21 years later, we still never stop playing. Hi, everyone. Yeah, today is the 25th birthday of the launch of G4. So, children born on the day of G4's launch are now legally old enough to drink. Congratulations, kids. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popping with Grant, and quickly, full disclosure, I was one of the backers on this movie. So there's a small smidge of bias toward this. However, I have backed other movies, and some of them are not as good. There you go. Alright, that being said, hi, everyone. Welcome to Puppy. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raise on Popping with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, so we do here. And it's a documentary, which is fun. And that movie is Attack of the Doc. Attack of the Doc is written and directed by Chris Gore, who you may know as a correspondent from the G4 network. That will come in handy. This is a crowdfunded documentary, spirited by Gore. It's taken them a good couple of years to really get it finished, and now it is finally here, just in time for the 25th birthday of G4. It's officially out today. Today is after a one-time screening, I think on Friday, at a theater in Los Angeles. Now it is available to stream on Vimeo, YouTube, and Amazon rentals. So what is Attack of the Doc about? Well, it's the story of G4, but particularly the flagship show of G4, one of my favorites, Attack of the Show. Which was a big-time classic of my childhood and many other nerds like me. There's a period, especially middle school through high school, G4 was my shit. I would watch it almost every day. And I would also watch it every year on Comic-Con when they would do coverage. It would always be... long guy. It would always be playing in my living room during... Sorry, guys. Nothing I can do about it. It would always be on in the living room in my house when I didn't have my own TV. So, and we'd have to use it in the living room. So my mom would always give me the living room on the Saturday of Comic-Con to watch G4, talk about it all day long. So, that was always fun. That was a nice little ritual of mine. And my first crush, one of my first crushes, was Olivia Munn. She is a big factor in this documentary. This really is especially, you could almost call this Attack of the Kevin and Olivia, because this is really a documentary that really zeroes in on how great, in particular, Kevin Pereira and Olivia Munn were as hosts of this show. It's a really interesting story, and what I liked about it is, first and foremost, I guess it doesn't hurt to say this, I love this documentary. I thought this was great. And what I loved about it, first and foremost, was how interesting the story was, how much I completely forgot about that just sort of touched that nostalgia itch, particularly the Comic-Con where I guess he gave tickets for Cowboys and Aliens. Jon Favreau did. But also, little things like when Olivia left and they brought Candace Bailey on, who I always really liked Candace Bailey. I know that she wasn't necessarily as beloved as Olivia Munn. I always really liked her. I kind of carried over. It was kind of interesting seeing her go from You Pick Live as a kid. Man, I'm old. You Pick Live on Nickelodeon to going to G4. That was always, I thought that was really cool. I'm like, hey, it's Candace from You Pick Live. That was neat. I liked how they kind of talk about how Olivia Munn has now become a big time actor, and that was really cool. And how Kevin Pereira, I guess I didn't know this, was a production assistant on a completely different show, and then was when he was made host, and he was 21 or something. That's cool. And the thing that I always loved about G4, both in its original incarnation and its new incarnation, yes, I was one of the guys who watched it when it was in the very short-lived revival last year, was the inmates kind of ran the asylum at G4, and I always kind of liked that energy. It almost had that weird energy that Nickelodeon at its best had, in the same way where it was but for an slightly older audience, where it really did feel like anarchy in the best possible way. However, the movie does still address the fact that certain things haven't aged well about the show, certain things they could never do now, particularly some of the more misogynistic skits and stuff, which I totally agree with. However, if there's one minor flaw of Attack of the Dog is that there's the section where they do the oh, people just don't laugh because woke this, woke that. I'm kind of sick of that. I think it's more just because changing time and changing taste, and I think that's not a bad thing. I think you can acknowledge your past mistakes and still have them be memorable. But that being said, one of the things I think that really makes this special all throughout the movie is Chris Gore, sort of throughout the movie, in his directing style, sort of brings that same sense of anarchy to the film in a good way. With the guy, he used to do the funny songs for the channel, doing interludes at each major event and doing little funny songs. That was really cool. Little things like that. And all the way down to a really kind of charming post-credits scene. Yeah, this was a really fun time, and just for what it is and what I wanted it to be, it exceeded that, and you're going to call me biased, I don't care. You see it, bang, 5 out of 5 stars for Attack of the Dock. This was what I wanted it to be in every single way. It fully succeeded. It was really good, and if you're a fan of G4, and especially Attack of the Show, you'll love this. I think this will be a lot of fun. If you don't know what G4 is, you might find it interesting, although I feel like you kind of have to have been a fan of the network to kind of see what the hubbub is about. But it's a lot of fun. All right, that's it. 5 out of 5 stars for Attack of the Dock. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash none. Watched it on Vimeo. Was there shawarma? Yes, both during and after the credits. There's a bunch of extra clips and skits. The credits are kind of long. They're like 11 minutes of credits too. So yeah, the movie doesn't stop when the credits roll. All right. That is it. Yeah, worth sticking around for. That is it. We will be back later today for a review of Quasi. I've been looking forward to this one. Broken Lizard's new comedy. We'll review that. Tomorrow we'll have back-to-back reviews of Ghosted and Judy Blume Forever. So that's all coming up. That'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant the Movie and TV Guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, class dismissed. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what it's supposed to do, or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey Grant, I like waffles, it really helps out. If you want to find my elsewhere reviews, listen to other fun stuff, you can check me out on letterboxd.com at Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Twitter, I'm at Raise Grant. You can find me on Facebook, Raisin Popcorn with Grant. Serialized, all one word, all lowercase, Raised on Popcorn. Check out my podcast, Raisin Popcorn with Grant, the podcast on Spotify and Anchor. Some of you already have, but even if you haven't, take care of yourself, take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important, and I want to know down below, what did you think of Attack of the Dock? Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Did my opinions good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below, let me know. And until we meet again, we're all raised on popcorn. Make mine with extra butter. And I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.